Welcome back to everyone. Note making and summary writing. Up to now we have done note making, and in this video we will just recapitulate note making, and after that I will tell you how to write summary. There is one passage here. This passage you have to read, and this you have to use for making notes. First of all, at the time of reading only, underline the important points. Make up your mind that these can be very useful for subheadings, or these are useful for subheading, or this is helpful for the main heading. So just after reading, it will be underlined. Once it is underlined, your work will be easier. So title you have already selected, that you will have to write in the beginning. Then subtitle, it is not compulsory, but if you wish you can give subtitle, and after that notes. And notes should be written in zigzag manner, like main headings in the beginning, then after a tab 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. If there is subheading for 1.3, then it should be once again one more tab, and it will be 1.3.1, 1.3.2. There's a mistake here. In the same way, point number 2, how to play it, 2.1 and 2.2. So this way you have made the notes. I am not going in detail because we have already done how to make notes. Now rules for writing summary. There is a fixed word limit, do not exceed it. Summary is always made out of the notes you have made, not the passage. Do not divide the summary in paragraphs. Just after the note making, we make summary. Do not start like this passage talks about. No, directly jump to the conclusion. No abbreviations are allowed in summary, and like in note making we were using phrases or words, here you'll have to use complete sentences which should be grammatically correct also. Try to follow the order of the notes the same way as you have made the note. The same order you have to follow in making summary. There are many different kinds of musical instruments. They are divided into three main classes: wind instruments, percussion instruments, and stringed instruments. How to play it? By blowing air and banging or striking. Stringed instruments, by plucking the strings and banging or striking. So you can see the summary is here in a very short way, very short way. The passage which we have seen earlier was a full page, and now it is of hardly some lines. So this is one example of summary. Once again, one more example. Notes are already made. Temple of Somnathpur, the headings A, B, subheading A1, A2, A3, and subheading A.3.1, A.3.2. It's a long one. You can see it is on 2 pages. B.3, B.4, B.5, and then C, C1, C2, C3, C4, and C5. It is not compulsory to make sub points every time. In 1 or 2 points it can be made. So in this way you have made a note. The last point, D, temple in the history, the same way D1, D2, D3, D4, and at last key to the abbreviation, the short forms which you have used, that should be revealed here, that INC is equal to includes. So in this way there is a note ready. So how to change it into summary? So main heading, Somnath temple, situated in which place, timing, and all the details which are important in shortest way, in hardly 100 words it is written here. So you have to first of all make notes. Once the notes are ready, then you can easily use those points to convert into a short summary. So I hope you have understood this thing, how to make summary. First of all, make notes. At the time of making notes, first of all, we read the passage, underline the important points, we select one heading and then subheading and then sub-subheading, and at the same time we decide that these are the words which are repeated, so we try to make some abbreviations for those repeated words, and that will come in the part of abbreviation or key. So once it is done, you will have to write down the notes in proper way. When the notes are ready, then those important lines or the points which you have mentioned there, that you have to rewrite, but now in this time you have to write it complete sentences. You don't have to write in short form, no phrases. You'll have to write grammatically correct complete sentences to make summary from the notes. So it is now clear to you that note making is actually very important for summary. Summary cannot be written without note making. So first step is make notes. Once the notes are ready, then with the help of those notes in very limited words, you will have to write down the summary. Means complete sentences, not the points and headings. I hope you have understood the whole procedure, and if you try it like this, you can easily score full marks in the exam in this particular section of summary and note making. So thank you again. This is only one part. I am not giving you any homework, because all the chapters which you are reading, for that you can make notes yourself, and it will be your practice. You will prepare this question for writing summary and note making also, and at the same time it will be useful for preparing your chapters. So I am going to conclude with this quotation. When the world says give up, hope whispers, try it one more time. Try it one more time. So never give up. Try and try again. You will be succeed.